Hello everyone, welcome. My name is MJ Pestridge. Welcome to another Sim Market review, and today we're looking at the Carenado Shorts 360 plane. We're in P3D version 5. It's compatible with FSX P3D versions 2, 3, and 4, and it's Steam compatible. And if you know how to install it, you can also get it into version 5. It comes with a whole host of features which we're going to explore, but this is a full-on review, so basically what we'll be doing is looking at everything on this plane. It gives you the option as well as a sequence startup procedure where you can just click a button based on these here, and you can either get the systems up and running, cold and dark option, start either engine, ready for taxi, and ready for takeoff. It also comes with a whole host of static materials which you can just add. It has a GPU and a pushback cart. It has the ability to open all the doors as well, which are featured on this side. As well as that, the textures are 4K and really super detailed right down to the rivets. I must say Carenado have really done well on this model. It's really spectacular, and the engines have a volumetric side view prop effect when they start, as well as dynamic cockpit animations. So basically going to break this down into kind of a 3-segment review where we look at the exterior, then we look in the interior, and then we see her in flight, and we'll do a little flight around the airport we're at. Other features are custom brake sounds and on taxi and landing run. This is version 1.1, and integrated into it is the Flight 1 GTN 750 and Reality XP GN S530 version 2 for those who have it. Other things is it has the original autopilot installed and real S360 sounds. Customizable panel for controlling windows transparency, instrument reflections, and static elements such as wheel chocks and sight props, as you can see. The exterior, I mean, Carenado are known for producing really high quality models. They're known for quite a lot, but as you can see, I mean, even on the interior from the exterior view, you can see all the seats. They look of super high quality, and just well done, I would say, on that. It's been tested by real pilots, so the real behavior compared to the real plane is there. You have real weight and balance, and of course it's compatible with GSX and realistic night effects for inside as well. So I really like, yeah, there's not enough to say about how good this plane looks. It is realistic of the original, and you get a set of 7, I believe, different textures of airline liveries. As you can see, we're sporting the British Airways. So if you didn't want to use the static stuff, you don't have to. You just click it off and utilize. Now, this ground power unit, I believe, like any other Carenado plane, as soon as you load into your plane, the battery starts being used immediately, unless you've used the tweak which I've shown in previous videos on how to extend that battery indefinitely, so you don't drain it dry, because once it drains dry, you can't then start your plane up. You have to reload it back into the sim, or load up a different aircraft, or like a different livery, in order to get that battery back to full power. So I'm not really sure if this ground power unit does actually serve a purpose for continuing the life of the electricity. I've implemented that fix anyway, so it really makes no difference. So let's get inside and have a look and see what we're dealing with here. I mean, again, Carenado are known for high quality in their texturings. I mean, look at the quality on these textures here for the the sort of fuse panel, it is honestly really high quality. Every panel here, as you can see, is got like buttons. Now, not all of them are clickable. Some of them are inoperable. Some of them are clickable but don't actually do anything. It's the reflections as well on this are really highly detailed. Now, again, that's the landing gear. That should be down. Now, again, the texturing on this this plane is made for FSX and then P3D versions 2 to 4, and in version 5 the PBR factor on this plane is kind of worked, or in you know, in the sim anyway, is kind of worked a little differently than P3D version 4. So the PBR applied to a version 4 plane versus a version 5 plane is slightly different, and if that's not taken into account, then you're not actually taking full advantage of PBR in version 5. Most aircraft developers basically give a version 4 to version 5 plane and have the same kind of PBR applied, which means they're not taking full advantage of the PBR in version 5. But this wasn't even made for version 5, so this isn't really getting the best out of this plane. The metal, you know, isn't being made to look like metal here. The fuselage, there's no real reflections on it. This does have PBR applied to it, but this is probably more for version 4, if anything. With the plane, you also get a load of PDFs, one for the emergency procedure, one for normal procedures, a performance table PDF, a reference table PDF, as well as recommended settings for both FSX and P3D version 4. Now, in the show notes, it doesn't actually mention PBR whatsoever, so I'm probably inclined to believe that actually this hasn't been added PBR, but with a little bit of tinkering, we can add PBR, and voila, you can have some pretty decent PBR pretty fairly quickly just by altering a couple of lines of code in the model and adding a new texture in. But this isn't built within the original model. This is you know, sort of a mod job by myself, so don't expect it when you purchase it. Now, the link to this plane is down below in the description box from Sim Market. It's a really good plane. Suggest go and get it. Now, whilst I'm here, we're going to do a pushback, and we're going to get so we're going to get rid of all this and shut all this. There we go, and we're going to ask GSX to push us back, and I'm going to start up now. Again, every Carenado plane is exactly the same. You have this menu here where you can start it up easily, or you can actually do it yourself. Now, I've never flown the 360, so in all honesty, I don't know how to set this up yet, but there is a full checklist available, so you can easily set it up.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So we shall get this plane a-going. I mean, the cockpit, look at this. It's really zooming right in. It's really highly detailed. 4K textures. I'm running my sim in 2K texture mode. I've got a 4K display, which is being obviously then upscaled from 2K to 4K, and still this looks amazing. It does look very realistic. It probably could be a bit more realistic with PBR interior and stuff like that, but I mean, it does actually look like it's got some sort of PBR applied to some of these elements. So let's see, I'll do a quick edit. So let's go for this.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push.
So I'm just going to
clear. Start at will.
Start up this, so put all the systems on, and then yeah, parking brakes released, mate. And then we'll go for starting the right engine. I don't know why it keeps on parking the brakes every time I start the engine. So. I'll wait for that effect. There's that prop effect, the volumetric prop effect. So that's the one engine started. Let's start the left one. This should start turning.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
There we go. Turning. So you can check the levels here. So as you can hear, the engine sounds are very good. Very realistic, as is this flight deck, looking exactly like it should. Even comes with some wipers. There we go, prop lever. We'll set our flaps. So here's the GTN Garmin unit, and really nice, really nice. Right, prop lever is full. Throttles at ground idle. You can even call the attendant. Not that it'll do anything. Right. Very nice. Very well modeled. Okay, good engine start there. We're ready for takeoff. I think we're going to be taking off down this end of the runway. What is that? Looks like 229.
Unlocking gear. Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed.
Very good. A little bit better shine on it now. Metal looks like metal.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Right, let's get in the cockpit and get a follow me vehicle to take us. Alright, let's get in the flight deck now. It's a bit loud, I must say. Let me turn this down a bit. There we go. And we'll ask somebody to take us to runway 29. Right. So, taxi lights are on, check. No smoking signs, seatbelt signs. Put them on. I mean, put the fan on if it gets too hot. Right. Here we go. Let's taxi out. Where's he going? Well, I'll find my own way there then, mate. GSX just bugged out. Probably got too close to him. Where's he going? He's coming back. He must have heard me. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, you... No. And he's gone again. Scaredy cat. Right, let's turn around here. I'll find my own way, mate. It's alright. It's only just here. So like I said in the show notes, real pilots have tested this, and the flight model is exactly like it is in real life. So when you fly this, when you maneuver this, when you use this plane, you can be rest assured that you are getting an authentic Shorts 360 experience. I personally remember flying to and fro from America on British Caledonian airline back in the 80s, and flying from Birmingham down to Gatwick, I did once fly in the Shorts 360. There was a British Caledonian livery of this plane. It was either the 360 or the 330, but they're very similar. And yeah, there was a British Caledonian. It's such a shame that livery is not included in this version. Now, there is a virtual call version of this plane, which is a very lower quality, I would say, version, very simplified, made for FSX really, although you can use it in version 4 and 5 of P3D. The exterior model is like okay, and the interior is very basic FSX, but that one does have a British Caledonian livery, so it's got GPS that we could follow if we needed to. We'll just have a quick short flight around. Sounds very nice. It's got an autopilot here you could use, basic. Rain repellent. You could also get rid of the steering column if you wish, so you're not obscured by anything down here. Alright, let's turn around. Pitouts. Where are they? Pitouts are up here. Put them on. This is anti-ice. Don't need them. Surely these lights should be extinguished. If I put my pitouts on. Hey, they're gone off again. There we go. There we go. So any lights here are basically warnings to say that needs to be activated. Very decent model, I would say. I'd say I'd give this plane a 7 out of 10. Like, I've not flown it properly to know about the flight model, how it performs, but in terms of just how it looks and the fact that they've even done this type of plane, definitely. Right, flaps set for takeoff. Here we go, full throttle. And you can even set here buttons for certain things. So prop sync on. Here we go. Ready for liftoff. Beautiful. Flaps up. Landing gear up. You can hear that animation. There you go, nice and smooth. You can even hear it. Yaw dampener on. Climbing nicely. Right, set the altitude for 15,000 feet. Set the heading mode for straight ahead. Gonna engage the autopilot. Autopilot master switch on in heading mode and vertical speed mode, which is here, 1600 feet. And now we're in autopilot mode. Climbing nicely. Speed's okay. Didn't put my landing lights on. RIP. Taxi lights came off automatically. So we'll put on some de-icing now. Speed's dropping. Increase. Got fuel condition levers here ready for dropping. 4,000 feet. Let's do a turn. Autopilot works. So as you can see, I mean, I'm in an area here on an island in New Caledonia. So in all honesty, the only scenery I have for New Caledonia is this is default, and this is my terrain pack put in. So the VRAM for the plane, if you have a look, it's 6 out of 10. That's actually quite heavy. Not too heavy, but it's it could be better. Alright, drop this down to 1,000. Get the speed up. Do another turn. So let's have a look at the camera positions. We have a whole host of here. Like, you have the interior overhead ones. You can see the trims down below. But also, you've got the exterior ones as well. If we go to aircraft. Okay, there are no exterior aircraft. Wow, okay, fair enough. Passengers, passenger viewpoint. You can see the interior cabin on the has been made. Like, look at the dirt. You know, this is really high quality. So that's the back passenger one. You got a standing passenger here, cockpit door here. You can open it. Hi, Captain. Carpet, look at the carpet down here. Realistic. It's been very well modeled, this has. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am your hostess, Adam Pestridge. Welcome to Pestridge Air. We're going to play a game, guess the landing rating. Back passenger, so I would say this is more of a forward passenger. A lot of leg room here. This must be first class. Beautiful. Very nice. Speed's getting away a bit. Start feathering the them. Probably get a bit more out of that. Knob turn here. Half bank. We'll do a turn to the north. Now that we've passed the mountains. And then we'll find the airport again. Oh, we're flying over it. Fair enough. In that case, we shall go this way. To the east. Got the door systems here to let you know what's been shut. I think we'll go take us down to 4,000 feet now. So vertical speed mode, take her down. Retard that. Give that a fuel. Landing lights can go on. Pull these right back. So there's the airport. So 290 is the runway, so we need to do a turn to there. Watch that cloud there. Very nice plane, very well done. Open the window. Get sucked out. Shut that window. It's even got this. Put yours down, co-pilot. Sun's shining. If it rains, you've always got that. Fast and slow. Right, we're heading in the right direction for the runway. We do need to slow down though. We are really. So slow that right down. We'll turn around and come back into land, and then that'll be the end. Switch flap inhibit. Speed's not dropping really. Windshield heat should be on. Right, I think we're going to do a slight turn over here. So to the east. Come around this mountain here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have to be careful of these mountains here. We really don't want to be hitting them. We will have to turn, I think, soon. Speed's just not lowering. Can't lower these down. There must be a auto setting for engines that you can put it. We can put this into like a landing sequence. I don't see it. Usually it's round here. Right, time to turn. Back to 12. Gonna be a close one. We need to go around here and back again. Head a bit this way. Watch the mountain. Airport's over here. Don't think we're gonna get turned that way. Right, 4,000 feet, take her down to 2,000. Speed needs to come down. I don't know what's wrong with the speed. Tell you what, let's put her in indicated airspeed mode. Make sure that's... Maybe not. There we go. Right. First stage of flaps can go down. We'll take her down a bit harder. Speed's dropping, like, but we're not. Why are we not going down? We're still pointing up. Do you know what? Autopilot off. I'll fly this. I got this. I've got the plane. Right. We'll come round now. Keep the speed steady. Altitude's coming down. Runway is somewhere over here, I think. Speed's dropping. So the rate of descent on this isn't exactly great. I guess it has a slow rate of descent. Or there's a button I can't find to activate something. Alright, so airport's there. Should be almost in front of us, really. (290) lined up with the runway. Right, so just line up with the runway, which is 029. I think we need to reduce our speed. The runway should be kind of directly ahead almost. Yeah, we should have the runway somewhere out there, probably beyond these hills here. I don't think it's anywhere around here. So it's up there according to that. So plenty of time to reduce speed and height. So, I mean, by the looks of it, this plane, you really have to manage how this speed works, because these engines seem to be very powerful. Very powerful. And, you know, it looks like it's so easy to have this going fast, unless you regulate these speeds. So, let's give it another stage of flaps. Should be coming in on the runway. NWW there. So landing lights are on. I imagine the landing speed around this is around 120, so gotta be careful here. Airport must be dead ahead, sort of beyond here, somewhere around here. There it is, I think. So we probably need to course correct a little bit. Fly maybe in between these here. We're at 2,700. Bring up the speed a little bit. So 290, our runway heading is that. So we need to line up with that. So I imagine past these hills here will line us right up perfectly. That's what the passengers see. I think I've got runway in sight. Yep, runway in sight. Okay. So we'll bring down the wheels in a minute as we get a bit lower. Speed looks okay. We're on flaps 15, so as soon as we drop the wheels, we'll put flaps 30. the speed a bit. We're a bit high, I think. Okay. Let's line up with the runway. Happy lights there, I can just see. As soon as we pass these hills, we can turn in properly. Okay, here we go. Wheels down. Next stage of flaps. Oh, nope, too much. I guess we have to be a bit slower than that. Let's drop the engines down to idle. Three green. This flies very smoothly. Very, like... Right, we need to pick up our height here. We're a bit low. Runway inside on final approach. Probably a lot, really more low than we need to be. On the approach to the runway. As soon as we pass those trees, we'll go flaps 30. I don't know what the stalling speed is of this plane, so but we'll just about make it. Next stage of flaps. Whoa. That took us up. Right, here we go, coming down. Here we go. Down. Boom. And reverse. No reverse? Fair enough. There is reverse on here. Dunno. Bit of braking. And we'll come off here. And there we go. Lovely jubbly. Flaps up. Taxi lights on. And lights off. And that's it, basically. There we go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this review. I really recommend getting this if you enjoy flying older airliner props, you know, planes of the past. This is really, truly the best version in P3D or FSX available anywhere, and you'll have plenty of hours of fun flying this one. Don't forget, I do a giveaway every month for Sim Market vouchers. If you want to be in with a chance to win that, all you have to be is a subscriber to my channel and put a comment down in any one of my P3D videos, and at the last Friday of every month during the Rate My Plate Away live vlog, I announce the giveaway winners, and you just contact me in the About Me of the YouTube channel, and you'll get your Sim Market vouchers of €50 sent out to you to spend on flight sim add-ons however you wish. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.